Hello everyone and welcome to the Marble Tour Season 2, Week 4. I hope you're excited. Let's take a look at the standings so far. Banana and Plankton and Oreo are top 3 right now, but not many are very far behind. Let's see, can anyone catch them today? Let's find out soon. Let's take a look at the track we have set up for this week. As you can see, we start off with a funnel, and then the track automatically divides into 2 staircase funnels merging back into one. The tubes make a reappearance as they go into the mini funnel, and then 4 funnels merge into one. And then after this, it gets really interesting. They move on to the Hubalino section and to the half pipes. If you go on the red track, you have to go all the way back up the elevator and do it all over again. But if you make it to the green track, you continue on and go through the funnel where it divides into 2. The left is very fast and the right is a slow track. Once there, you merge into the last piece, and then you finish. So let's get right on with our first race. We have 48 marbles starting right up there with a new starting backstopper, I should say, with the Marble Tour Season 2 logo on it, which is very interesting. Anyways, moving on right to the race now. It's very hard to tell who's in the lead right now, but these very first few revolutions, so to speak, are very key to get a really strong lead, because if you're behind early, it's very hard to make up ground. Currently, Midship is doing a great job getting front into the lead, with Mystic not far behind. Mystic did very well last week, except got the 50 bonus points, but dead last in the obstacle course. So, great round 1, not so great round 2. Let's see what Mystic can bring in store for today. Glacier on the top, who is currently dead last on the standings. Maybe Glacier can make a run just like Mystic did last week as being last on the standings. But it's Banana and no, that's Phantom at the bottom who takes the lead with, that's Black Mamba not far behind. Moving on to their third funnel, and we got a lot of marbles on the right side and not so many on the left. You have to wonder if there is a little bit of a lane advantage, or funnel advantage, I should say, on the right side that is giving all these marbles the lead. Maybe they're just working together very well. You can see the 1v1, it looks so Asteroid and Midship are going back and forth. Maybe one can drop through, and yes, that's Asteroid, with Rattlesnake in second place, and Midship in third. Look at Asteroid, just absolutely demolishing Rattlesnake from taking any spot away from taking first place away. Midship is in second place, not far behind on currently the starting Hubalino funnels. You want to get out quickly, but you also want to be very accurate going into these half pipes. Very unpredictable. If you go to the right side on the first one, you have a really good chance of making it, which Midship does very well, and goes straight into the quick track, and Midship comes in with a time of 1 minute and 54 seconds, which is blazing fast. And that's going to give Midship an added 50 bonus points to whatever their total is this week, which is a good bonus. Ooze is slowly coming in second place, with a time just over 2 minutes and 10 seconds. You can see on the bottom right-hand corner the marbles in the half-pipes. Midnight is doing very well. Midnight dropped through, and that looks to be Phantom as well. But down in the finishing zone, it's Banana third and Fireball fourth, with Blaze rounding up the top 5 for the first race. Let's see who's going to come in next. You can see, looks on the slow track we have, that looks to be Phantom and possibly Purple Puff. No, Purple Puff gets beaten out by Midnight, who comes in 7th place. And Emerald comes in 9th. And then Coral Reef comes in top 10. Coral Reef, not a great week, or not a great season, I should say, for Coral Reef. Very disappointing. Hopefully this week Coral Reef can turn it around, because Coral Reef has a really big fan base. Don't want to let them down this early. Atlantis, another big fan favorite, comes in 14th. New to this season, new big fan favorite, and so is Pac-Man. Crystal Ball, who had a very good week, a very good season, I should say, last season. Well, it came in top 10, did very well. This season, not so much. Flame comes in 17th. Flame had a very good week too, and that put them into a very top position. Savage Speeder 18th, Inferno 19th, and Electricity will round up the top 20. This means we only have 14 spots left. Shimmer comes in 21st. And wow, Everest just beats out Trident for 22nd. You can see how much that fast track really gives you an advantage. If you were coming in just in the funnel up there, and that looks to be Fried Chicken just in the bottom right hand corner. And look at this, we have a bunch of marbles coming through. Earth is 24th, Plankton is 25th, and Fried Chicken comes in 26th, with 27th going to Marshmallow, I believe. No, Amber takes the fast track and will get 27th. And now it's going to come down to who's on the right side. We have 6 spots left, and a few dark marbles are coming in. And one looks like they got stuck on the elevator. I don't know what happened there. Is that Mystic? Yes, that's Mystic in 29th. Pinky Dinky comes in 30th. And 31st is going to be... Who is that? That's Black Mamba. Comes in 31st. And so now we only have 3 spots left. Ocean Foam looks as though they might get a spot. We have a bunch in the top. Borealis and Rubber Ducky up there. None of them have any success on the half pipes. Once again, because they have probably taken a few turns now. And Ocean Foam comes in 32nd. So this means we only... Oh, that's Atlantis. Excuse me. I thought that looked to be Ocean Foam, but very hard to tell. Over Easy comes in 33rd. So we only have 1 spot remaining. And who is that going to go to? It looks as though we have Cyanator. That looks to be in the middle funnel. Can Cyanator get the last spot? We have a big fans for Cyanator. But watch on the right. Is that Banana? I think that's Banana. Can Banana not even make it? No, Banana's already finished. But Bengal Tiger comes in 34th. But who was that yellow marble that got eliminated? Oh, it was Fruit Punch. I see. Anyways, Midnight comes 35th. And Fruit Punch comes in 36th. We have a lot of fan favorites. Borealis comes in 43rd. And Cyanator comes in 44th. Red Dragon, who started out the season well, is in 48th. Inferno and Rapids, both top 5 marbles, also out with a DNF, so very disappointing for them. Moving on to the second race now, we have 34 marbles remaining, and we're going to cut them down to the top 24. Those 24 will be seeded. And remember, the first marble to finish will also get a bonus 50 points. We can't forget about that. Those 50 points can go a long way. Who is down the lead? Pinky Dinky is on the top doing very well, but it's Savage Speeder at the bottom. But it's very hard to tell. Because look at all this chaos brewing. That's Asteroid. No, that's Earth. Taking first place. Ocean Foam second. And Fried Chicken are in third. Asteroid comes in first. Sunset in second. And Mint Chip is in third. Remember, we've seen the bottom 4 funnels right here. The lower on your screen have been faring very well for these marbles. Maybe that will continue to be the case. I don't know. Currently, it's Fried Chicken in the lead, going in a very oblong rotation, which is exactly what you need. It'll give you a, it'll make you clip the center a little bit quicker. And look at this, Neon Lights and Fried Chicken. They're trying to get first, but they are working together. They are almost an entire funnel ahead of third place, who is in the lead currently Sapphire. No, it's Sunset. What a move. On these flat adult funnels, you have a lot of room for passing, because marbles don't shoot towards the center as quickly. So, a lot of room for collisions. And Neon Lights is not having a great 4th funnel right there, because Neon Lights had a huge lead, and now I don't even know where they are at this moment. Fried Chicken is in first. The leader currently this season, Banana, was second, and now got beaten out by Asteroid and Sunset. Now we have a lot of chaos brewing in these 2 Cubulino funnels. Who is going to get to that right side? If you go to the right side twice, you're guaranteed moving on. Ocean Foam. Oh, it's Asteroid. Ocean Foam is in the middle. I don't know if Ocean Foam is going to get through or not. No, it doesn't look like it. Ocean Foam is in that red funnel. But Asteroid is coming in first place. No, it's Emerald! Emerald beats Asteroid out in the last possible moments, really. It goes to the quick track, so Emerald comes in first place and will get 50 bonus points added to their week total. Plankton comes in third, Cory fourth, and Earth is fifth. And 6 is going to be Ooze, so they make out the top 6, and Everest is going to be in the second heat. You can see we've divided them up into 2 heats. We have a lot of the clear marbles like Sapphire, Pinky Dinky, Amber, Crystal Ball, all in the same heat. Translucent marbles. And here comes Purple Puff in 12th place. Purple Puff, very disappointing season so far. It'd be great if they can continue out doing very well. Tutti Frutti comes in 13th, Savage Speeder 14th, and Mint Chip 15th. Savage Speeder, believe it or not, was 3rd place last season, but is 47th on the standings, second to last, which is very disappointing, not something anyone could have called. So if they can also get possibly into the top 12, maybe in the top 5, that would be ideal. Electricity 16th, Banana comes in 17th, and Phantom will round off the marbles in the second heat. A few just got into, a few just advanced. That looks to be Fireball and Over Easy are going to come in 19th and 20th and join the top 6 in the obstacle course. And is that Inferno? No, Inferno got eliminated. That's Rattlesnake comes in 21st. And a bunch of marbles. We had like 5 go in the funnel. This is going to be a race to the finish. Blaze is 22nd. Trident is 23rd. Who's going to get last? Fried Chicken is up there. And yes, Fried Chicken is going to be 24th. I thought there were more up there, so I thought it was going to be a race. But Fried Chicken perfectly got into the top 24. So there we go. They are all advancing to the obstacle course. And these are the 10 marbles eliminated, including Marshmallow and Shimmer. Bengal Tiger, top marble, comes in 28th. And Mystic and Flame, 33rd and 34th. So now we're moving on to the obstacle course now. These are the 2 heats, if you forgot them. For heat 1, we have a lot of really solid marbles competing. Anyways, for the obstacle course, we have 4 obstacles this week instead of the normal 3. Our first obstacle is the jump, where marbles have to keep their footing and land on the red path. Then they will swirl around onto the funnel. And then a new obstacle for the tour, we have the incline, where you have to jump on this slanted path, and if you don't get enough speed, you will fall back down. Another new obstacle is the slide, where you have to go across this Hugh Bellino bridge, and if you don't make it in that little slot, you are out. And then finally, if the marbles can beat all those obstacles, they are going to have to face off against the Plinko. Jump straight into the funnel and towards the finish line. So here we go. The top 6 finishers will advance. If we don't get 6 finishers, then we will go on to another race to see who gets 6 finishers the first. Anyways, we have our marbles listed on the top left. Coral Reef going straight into the jump. You want like a good amount of energy, but there are 4 obstacles, so now the marbles really have to pace themselves. Oh, Coral Reef falls and Ooze goes down with them. There's a lot of opportunities for combat there. And if you have made it past the slide, Fried Chicken just failed the slide. Fireball going straight into the Plinko and completes it. So Fireball is advancing to the top 12. Moving on to the twist this week, and so is Asteroid. Emerald, just fails the Plinko. And Rattlesnake just failed the slide, and so did Plankton. Plankton, 2nd place on the season right now. Probably needs to advance if they want to pass Banana on the season standings. But we get 3 finishers, Asteroid, Fireball, and Trident. And they are all moving on to the next part, where we have our 9 marbles that did not make it fight for 3 more spots. The first 3 to finish are going to advance. If more than 3 finish, it'll come down to who finishes quickly. So definitely you got to be in a hurry. And Coral Reef has gotten off first every time. Let's see if Coral Reef can finally make it past the incline. Plankton does it very well. And Plankton is a marble on a mission, going straight into the Plinko board. Oh, and Rattlesnake fails to slide again. And Fried Chicken goes straight into the finish, and Fried Chicken will advance. Fried Chicken has not had a really solid week until now, so very good for him. Coral Reef coming in 5th place. And who is going to get the last spot? It looks to be a race. Emerald goes and will get stuck along with Over Easy. And Blaze almost falls. And Blaze is going to get the last spot with Over Easy and Emerald just having to sit back and watch. Oh, Ooze knocks Over Easy and Emerald free. Over Easy and Ooze do finish, but they do not finish in time, so they will clear, but with a slower time, so that could get him a very good position when it comes down to the marbles eliminated, because it will come down to farthest, the fastest, in your best race, in your best round, I should say. Anyways, we're moving on to the second heat now. We have Mint Chip, Purple Puff, and Banana, top marbles, and Savage Peter, who needs a good week, being second to last on the standings. Look at Sapphire already on the slide. Oh no, and fails. And Everest fails the incline. Wow, we just had 4 marbles fail the incline just like that. 5. Half the field fails the second obstacle. That is crazy. Now we have 6 fail the incline. And marbles cannot finish this course, it seems like. We have 4 remaining. Can they finish? Phantom coming in through. Phantom will advance, but Savage Speeder gets there quickly. Remember, it's the fastest time to complete the obstacle course, which I think is going to go to Fireball, because Fireball finished, was the first to finish, and did it in only 36 seconds. So none of the marbles will get the 50 bonus points for finishing obstacle course quickly, so it will go to Fireball. But they're glad that they at least advanced, because now we only have 2 spots remaining for these 8 marbles. Which 2 are going to advance to the top 12 and to the twist for this week, and which 6 are going to pack their bags and go home with just under 100 points? Well, we're going to have to find out, and Banana does! Banana, the leader for the season, is out, and so is Crystal Ball, and Sapphire fails to slide once again. So we only have 2 spots remaining. Purple Puff is up there. Can Purple Puff finish? Yes, Purple Puff does. And so does, who is that? That's not Sapphire. That's Electricity. Wow, Electricity finishes. And Amber just misses. So Amber is going to finish with a time of 51 seconds. So Amber is just going to miss out, but will get the top seed because they finished quick enough. Plankton and Emerald had their best race at the Plinko, so they will get 16th and 17th. A bunch of marbles failed the slide for 18th, 19th, and 20th, and the rest didn't make it past the incline. The twist for this week is the high jump. The 12 marbles will race in to clear the bar. They will go 1 by 1 for each height, and if you fail, you are out. Once all the marbles go, the bar will be raised. The ones that clear will go again. The bar will continue to be raised until 1 is left, and seats are based on how close you are to finishing. So here is the jump order for the 12 marbles. They will go basically in rainbow order. Starting off with Electricity, 37th for the season. What can they do for 15 blocks? They clear it. Look at this. Electricity had plenty of room to spare. And Electricity is going to move on to the next round. What can Asteroid do? Can Asteroid clear the bar as well? Yes! Asteroid gets insane heights. Look at that. I don't know if it's a strategy, because they might go for a few more rounds. Do you want to conserve all your energy for the later rounds, or do you want to make sure you clear the rounds with all the energy you possibly can? Blaze clears it as well. With some style, you can see the spin on the marbles. Very satisfying, if you ask me. Here comes Phantom, 14th for the season. Currently, Phantom has the highest rank that has made it this far, but Phantom fails. Oh, you can see they just clip the bar when they come down, so Phantom is not going to advance. What can Savage Speeder do? Savage Speeder, big fan favorite, but is 47th on the season. And goes, that is a terrible jump. Barely gets any heights and fails miserably on the jump. Doesn't get anywhere near. So Savage Speeder is out along with Phantom, and Fireball finally can clear it. You wonder what goes to the marbles' heads after seeing 2 fails, but currently it didn't get to Fireball. Fireball does very well. Coral Reef, 19th on the season. What can Coral Reef do? Oh, they clear it with a lot of spin, if you ask me. That's probably the most spin that any marble has had up to this point. Fried Chicken, 45th. Very big shocker this week. Oh, and cannot get past the bar at 15 blocks. Clips it in front of it. Oh man, that is very disappointing. So we've had 3 fail. If we have the 4 marbles fail, if the next, if the next 4 fail, then we will have our top 5 for the stepladder. But Minchip clears. So we are moving on to Trident now, 41st for the season. Not very good at all. And Trident barely clears. Look how close Trident was to clipping that bar. Woo! Just by the skin of his teeth, made it up 15. What can Purple Puff do? Big fan favorite here, and Purple Puff is through. Purple Puff has cleared 15 blocks with ease. That's probably the highest jump we've seen so far. And our final runner is Pinky Dinky. Can Pinky Dinky clear as well? Yes, Pinky Dinky does. Very hard to tell with being a clear marble, but Pinky Dinky definitely moves on to the next round. Our 3 marbles that failed are going to be seated on how close they were to making it. So Phantom, just over the bar, will be 10th, Fried Chicken 11th, and Savage Speeder, who completely failed, was 12th. This is the jump order for the 9 marbles remaining, and we are raising the height up to 16. What can they do? What can electricity do? Electricity clears. Once again, electricity very close. But electricity gets through 16. Can asteroid get through 16 as well? No! Asteroid does not! Asteroid hits the bar square on. And look at that, airtime almost goes over the backboard right there. That would have been crazy. Can Blaze get 16? Yes, Blaze does. Blaze, the second marble to get past 16. Very hard to do, as we've seen with Asteroid. Now, can Fireball be the third marble to get past 16? 18th on the standings. Oh, and Fireball just misses. Oh, and I mean just misses. Wow! Fireball barely clipped the bar. I'm surprised the bar even fell. Wow, very sensitive bar. And Coral Reef fails as well. The third marble to fail. Oh, man. Fails 16. Square on the bar. 2 have completed and 3 have failed. Not a high success rate. And Midship fails as well. And also hits the bar square on. Yeah, look at that airtime from Midship. So with that, we have 3 runners to go. If they all make it, then we will have our top 5. If not, it will come down to our best jump, which currently is Fireball, because Fireball was the closest. So Trident is moving on. Purple Puff and Pinky Dinky both need to make it to the top 5. And Purple Puff is through! So Purple Puff is going to advance. So now for the top 5, it'll either be Pinky Dinky or Fireball. If Pinky Dinky clears, they're moving on to the top 5. If not, it'll go to Fireball. What can Pinky Dinky do? Pinky Dinky clears! And the final 3 runners make 16 look so easy, even though we've seen it is very difficult. So the 4 marbles eliminated, Fireball is 6, and then 7th, 8th, and 9th were very close, but it goes to Coral Reef, Midship, and Asteroid. So we have our top 5 remaining. This will be the seeding order for the Stepladder Finals. But it just matters to see how good they can do on this jump. If they can clear 17. Oh, Electricity can't. How close was Electricity? Oh, not that close. It's kind of the front of the bar there. Need a little bit more heights. Well, they got the height. A little bit more distance would have been nice. Can Blaze do it? Oh, no. Blaze does the same thing Electricity did. Had the height, but just not the distance. I think Blaze was a little bit closer, so Blaze would probably get a higher seed than Electricity did. Can Trident be the one to clear 17? No! Trident goes under the bar, just like Savage Speeder did. So Trident will fail. Now, can Purple Puff be the one to beat 17? No, Purple Puff goes under the bar as well, just like Trident. So it all comes down to Pinky Dinky. Can Pinky Dinky clear this and be number 1 seed, or will it go to the best jump so far? Pinky Dinky clears 17! Pinky Dinky, the 1 marble to beat 17, will be number 1 seed for the Stepladders. Blaze is 2nd, Electricity is 3rd, Purple Puff is 4th, and Trident will round out the top 5. So once again, this is the bracket for the Stepladder Finals, and this is the course. Hublino, once again, we start out with 2 big O's, and they will go around over the half-pipe jump, and then go kind of in a slalom, and then go up and over, merge back down the Hublino battle zone, and then go straight into the finish. Here we go. It's Purple Puff versus Trident. This is 4th versus 5th. Remember, this is best 2 out of 3. Purple Puff has the slight lead going into the slalom, and Purple Puff holds on. Purple Puff, as you can see, just had the lead. Oh no, it was Trident from the lead. And from the second O, it came back to Purple Puff. So then Purple Puff just held on, and Trident just could not catch up. So Purple Puff leads the match 1-0. If Purple Puff wins this, Purple Puff is advancing. If not, we're going to a tiebreaker. And very close. No, Trident has the lead. Can Purple Puff catch up? No, Trident. Brilliant move, I should say, on the Hublino. It was very close from the start, but Trident took it from the slalom. But then watch this. Trident hits the boundary to block Purple Puff. but I'm taking the lead. Very dirty move, I should say. Now we're moving on to the tiebreaker. Remember, this is not the actual tiebreaker. This is just to see which lane the marbles will be racing on. And it will probably be the top lane since they have both won on it. Oh, and Purple Puff wins the battle. So Purple Puff will get choice of starting lane. Let's see, where will Purple Puff go? Yes, the bottom lane, which both of the marbles have won on. Can Purple Puff win this? Yes, Purple Puff has a huge lead. But Trident is making it back up. Can Trident catch up? Oh no, it's Purple Puff. Purple Puff holds on to their lead and beats out Trident. Watch this. Trident clawed it back. But maybe something on the other side with either the slalom or the jump just cost Trident the championship. So Purple Puff is moving on to the quarterfinal match against third seed Electricity. Remember, this is based on their previous jump. Electricity was pretty close to clearing 17, but could not quite. And look at Electricity's lead that they've just gotten. Wow, this is the biggest lead. Electricity shoots into the lead, and no one could catch him. Wow, look at this start from Electricity. Just saved all of his energy for that race. You wonder if there's anything left for the second run. Moving on to round 2 now, Purple Puff must win to force a tiebreaker, or Electricity will advance to the semifinals against Blaze. Who is going to win this? Oh, it's Purple Puff from the bottom lane. You can see that it was Electricity had the lead, but slightly lost it through the slalom. And Electricity tried to cross over to block Purple Puff, but Purple Puff was accidentally ahead, which Electricity could not plan for. So now we're moving on to the tiebreaker. Who's going to get that bottom lane? Who's going to get that lane choice? This is very critical, winning this match. Both going in an oblong shape, and Purple Puff gets a nice contact on Electricity and goes straight into the center, just like what they did against Trident. So, very good strategy. Can Purple Puff win this? Or will it be Electricity who comes back from behind with the bad lane choice? No, it's Purple Puff with a huge lead, and Purple Puff wins. So Purple Puff is going to take this match 2-1 and is going to advance through the brackets. The lowest seed that has ever won a Marble Tour week was 4th seed, and that was Coral Reef back in Marble Tour Season 1, Week 2. So a very long time ago. Purple Puff can tie that record by winning, but still, Purple Puff has to face Blaze, and if Purple Puff wins, then they have to face Pinky Dinky. Blaze has chosen the bottom lane to start out with, but it's Purple Puff in the lead. Can Purple Puff be the first marble to win on the top track? I don't know who won that. That was so close. Who just won that race? Look at this. Purple Puff had the lead and Blaze is behind, but look at this finish. They were both going back and forth. Oh, and the judges say Purple Puff barely took it at the end. So with that, Purple Puff, the first marble to win on the top lane. Can they go 2-0 on Blaze and advance to the finals and have a chance at 500 points? Look at Blaze, so slow out of the gates. And Purple Puff takes an easy victory and will advance. No replay there needed. Purple Puff is moving on to the finals and had a chance for history, being the lowest seed to win. But can they beat Pinky Dinky? This is it. Pinky Dinky versus Purple Puff. This is match 1. Look at this, so fast out of the gate. It's so close. I don't know who has the lead. It looks to be Pinky Dinky. Oh, and Purple Puff loses it at the end. What a mistake by Purple Puff. You can see this was such a close race. Pinky Dinky had the lead, but Purple Puff just hits the side there and tried to cross over, but just didn't have a great strategy there. And just a simple mistake gives Pinky Dinky a 1-0 lead. Can Purple Puff tie it up and make this go to another race? No, Pinky Dinky has a huge lead, and Pinky Dinky will win and will take the 500 points and be the winner of Marble Tour Season 2, Week 4. Purple Puff just misses out on history. So Pinky Dinky will be at the top of the podium with Purple Puff 2nd and Blaze 3rd. These are the final standings. Fireball gets bonus points for having the fastest obstacle course time, and Midship and Emerald get their bonus points for winning their races. Now, how does that shake things up? Banana, Plankton, and Oreo are top 3, But Pinky Dinky, Purple Puff, and Blaze, who are top 3, get booted up to 4th, 5th, and 6th. And Savage Speeder gets booted up to 36. Great news for those marbles. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, and drop a comment. Thank you for watching. See you later.